Yeah, now I am continuing. Just go through whatever I underlined and know what is EVM. EVM means extraneous vegetable material. And here in fruit products, we will see blemishes. Here, the minor blemishes means the area affecting is greater than 3 centimeter diameter circle. The major blemishes, the value is double the minor blemish. It is 6 And frozen cauliflower. Here in frozen cauliflower also they have that mechanically damaged thing. Here if it is more than 50% of that third part of the cauliflower is affected, then it is classified under major for split and then floret style. Major for fold style, it has to be more than 25%. And then frozen peas. Here the frozen peas alcohol insoluble solid content value shall not be more than 23%. Then what is frozen spinach? Go through this. We can also you have mango chutney, which is manufactured from Mangifera indica. And pickles, we all know what is pickle, and just go through what are all the ingredients we are using. And the pickle should be free from copper, mineral acid, alum, synthetic colors, and showing no signs of fermentation. And olives, go through what are the types of olives. And they have some regulations for desiccated coconut. Just go through this. And vinegar, we all know vinegar is obtained by both alcoholic and then acidic acid fermentation. And it shall not contain sulfuric acid or any other mineral acid. Vinegar has to be free from sulfuric acid. And it may contain caramel. Other than caramel, any other coloring agents are not permitted in case of vinegar. And synthetic vinegar, the acidity of the product shall not be less than 3.75%. If it is made from if it is made synthetically, then it has to be mentioned as synthetic prepared from acetic acid. Nuts and raisins, just go through what are the nuts given and its moisture value. Please make a separate. And raisins will be bleached with sulfur dioxide. Then pistachio nuts, dates, dried nuts, almond kernels. Just go through the important parameters. And cashew kernels, and know the scientific name for cashew and almond and almond. Here the walnut kernel should have a uniform color with a permissible variation of 15%. And next, seedless tamarind. And vanilla, in vanilla, just know what are the types of vanilla, like vanilla, what is vanilla pod, what is cut vanilla, what is vanilla powder, and what is its powder sieve, passing sieve size value. And just go through what is coconut milk types. And go through what are the different types of nuts, like areca nuts, betel nuts is also known as supari. So just go through what are all the values given. And date paste means a product prepared from the date palm. And soybean paste, as we seen before, all soybean products has to the trypsin inhibitor has to be inhibited. And then minimum fill, as I said before, the minimum fill has to be up to 90% only. Then here the based upon the types of nutritive sweetness we are adding, syrups are classified as slightly sweetened or extra light syrup, heavy syrup, extra heavy syrup. Just go through what is the Brix value. It's starting from 10 to 14 Brix to up to 22 Brix. And minimum drained weight. Here, if the not less than 300 ml of water capacity of the container means 60%. Less than 300 ml of water capacity of the container means 55%. And go through what is edible fungi and its types. Next in atta. In atta, and I'll just go through what is its moisture content. Here the moisture content is up to 14% is allowed. Just go through what is the approved level of moisture content. And if soybeans are present, soy flour is used, then we will measure urease activity. So for most of the soy products, we will measure urease activity. And in wheat, we will see deoxynivalenol DON. Its level is not more than 100 micrograms per kg, and the total foreign material allowed in wheat is not more than 12% by weight. For maize, the extraneous materials allowed is not more than 9% by weight. Then see what are all the poisonous and toxic substances. Here I mentioned them, so just go through this. Here, oats is a dried matured grain. It's obtained from Avin sativa or Avin species. And here in oats, ergot is found. It has to be in the minimum value of 0.05%, and uric acid content is not more than 100 mg per kg. And quinoa, in quinoa, like in soybeans, in quinoa, saponins has to be removed. In durum wheat, we all know this durum wheat we will use in that pasta products. So just go through its standards. And here also the ergot value is 0.05, and then the uric acid. Usually the uric acid maximum level is 100 mg per kg only. And just go through what is finger millet and its scientific name. And just go through what are all the pulses and then cereals and its scientific name. Here this one is fortified rice kernels. Here the fortified rice kernels, the allowed yeast and mold count is 1 into 10 power 2, and the Arabic plate count is 1 into 10 power 4. And here the fortified rice kernel is known as FRK. So know what is FRK. and the particle size is 1 to 3, and these are all the minerals which we are using for fortification, vitamins and then minerals. So just go through what are used. And then this FRK is used in two ratios. One is to 50 and another one is 1 is to 100 for that mixing purpose. So just go through the values, and we have to mention in labeling if we are using this FRK in what ratio we are used, and we have to mention not to be consumed as an independent product. And then maize starch. In maize starch only they have given the pH value, which is near mostly 4.5 to 7. And see what is custard powder, and see what is pasta powders, and its parameters. In malted milk food, the test for starch has to be negative. So this is a new point. Please note, for malted food based products, the test for starch is negative. And in malted food products, the E. coli, salmonella, Shigella, Vibrio cholerae, all has to be absent. And see what are all the types of malt extracts, and see what are the types of legumes, and in legumes and then pulses, lysine is more, and it is sorry, just go through this point, which is deficient or which is present in lysine and then pulses. And read this column for anti-nutritional point of view. Then just go through what are all the solvent extracted flours are using, and in starchy foods they will check for sulfur dioxide content, and it has to be in the range of 100 ppm, and coloring materials has to be absent in case of this starchy foods. In bread and bread types, we will use trihalose sugar, and its maximum value is 10%, and oligofructose maximum value is 15%. And see what are the types of soybean products. What are the types of wheat and wheat protein based products? Just go through them. And Coocos is a product which is obtained from durum wheat. It is a semolina. So just remember, this is a new term now. Tempeh, it is obtained from soybeans, which is through the solid state fermentation with rhizopus species. And as I said before, urea index value has to be noted for the soy based products. Here the value is 0.02 to 0.05 to 0.2 pH unit base. And just go through what is cassava, and then cassava. Here in cassava, the detoxification is done by soaking them in water for few days. And see what is ragi flour. And that's all for the wheat and then pulses and then cereal grains. Just go through what is meat and meat products and then types. Here the carcass means the slaughtered animal after bleeding and then dressing. Offal means all body parts of the slaughtered animal other than carcass. So know what is carcass and offal, and just go through what is the definitions as per this food additive regulation. What is the definition for canning, retarting, and then the retard pouch. Here the commercial sterility, F value is required for achieving commercial sterility for different products will be differ based upon the pH of the product, consistency, and then composition. F naught value is the value we are using for canning and then retard processing must be standardized prior to the production. And F value means the parameter which is used for measuring lethality of the heat treatment. F naught value is the value which we usually measure at a temperature of 121 degrees Celsius. Just go through what is combustion and then combustion meat products. And see what is this MRM and then MRT, mechanically recovered meat and mechanically deboned meat. Just go through this lean meat value, that moisture percentage. And usually the frozen meats are stored at or below 4 degrees Celsius. If it is frozen, it has to be at or below minus 18 degrees Celsius. Just go through what is cured meat, meat pickle, smoked meat. And there are two types of smoking. One is natural wood smoking, another one is liquid smoke. Next one, just go through here. Please make note this: the cooked meat, the internal core temperature has to be 75 degrees Celsius. And go through what are all the cooking heating methods are used. And for rabbit, just go through what are the parameters given. And commercial feeds which we are using for our animals has to satisfy the BIS standards. So please make note this. And just go through what is fermented meat products and the starter cultures. What is animal casing and for what purpose we are using the types of casing. Next one, egg and egg products. Here the egg and egg products should free from crack, leak, and then fecal contamination. Just go through what are standards. Here the whipping agents we usually use are triethyl citrate, sodium citrate, and then sodium hexametaphosphate, tetrasodium pyrophosphate. Next one, in fish and fish products, just go through here like in meat and meat products. Here the fish and fish products has to be stored at minus 18 degrees Celsius if it is frozen. Here, if the fish is placed, we have to use the only potable water, and the potable water standard is IS 10,500. Just go through what are all the fish products they are frozen. And here in fish and fish products, histamine value is not more than 100 mg per kg. That's all for meat and meat products, fish and fish products. Here, the smoking of fish has to be done in a manner. It has to reduce the polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon. Next one, how smoke drying is a process in which fish is subjected to both smoking and drying in a stepwise manner. Here, after that, the final product can be stored or transported without refrigeration, and its water activity is 0.75. and it is necessary to control the bacterial pathogens and then fungal spoilage. Next, for this ready-to-eat finfish and then shellfish in retractable pouches only, they will measure the total volatile base nitrogen value, and it has to be not exceeding 35 mg per 100 grams. And here, if you are using the chlorinated water, we have to maintain the residual chlorine level less than 2 mg per liter. And sardine oil is a type of oil which is obtained from the sardine fish. And edible fish powder. Here, this types poisonous fish like marine snake. This types of fishes are not suitable for the edible fish powders. And here the protein efficiency value has to be not less than 2.5%. And next one, just go through what is frozen fish meat. Here for the frozen dried prawns, the rehydration value should be minimum 300%. And for fishes, just go through what is the total nitrogen level value and then the pH and then the salt. And pasteurized fishes, just see what is the temperature for pasteurization. Here the F value is 85. For 85 degrees Celsius, it has to be in 3 minutes. The Z value is 8.9 degrees Celsius. And it has to be cooled like milk to 4 to 5 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. And then the sausages shall be air dried and stored at the refrigerated temperature less than 3 degrees Celsius. And this pasteurized fish sausage should not have the swollen appearance. When swollen appearance nor phase separation of added oil and water. Gelatin, gelatin is usually derived from collagen, which is a natural structural protein, and it is usually found in fish and other animals. So there are 3 types of gelatin based upon its method. So just go through what are the 3 types of manufacturing of gelatin, and what are all the types. Usually, the quality of gelatin is measured using Bloom value. So note what is Bloom value. It will give the gel strength, viscosity. Quality of gelatin is determined using the Bloom value, viscosity, melting point, and then gelling temperature. And then usually the formaldehyde limit for all food products other than fish and fish products are not more than 100 ppm. Next one, in sweets and then confectionaries, just go through whatever I highlighted. Here lasagna is a type of confectionery which is made from sugar. Chewing gum, bubble gum, we all know. What is chocolate also we all know. And just go through what are the types of chocolates. If it's from milk chocolate, plain chocolate, what is blended chocolate, what is composite chocolate. Here in composite chocolate, at least 60% of chocolate by weight, and then the edible wholesome substances like fruits, nuts, and then rice. Parallin is a single mouthful size of chocolate, and if the chocolate component is not less than 25% of the total weight of the product. Kuberate is also a chocolate product, and these are the parameters. Here, cocoa butter and fat-free cocoa solids are used. Let's go through what are the parameters for cocoa. And then here sugar, the extraneous value is not more than 0.1% by weight. And then refined sugar also the value is not more than 0.1% by weight. Here the Kasandri sugar is also known as sulfur sugar. And here in this Kasandri sugar only the extraneous material not exceeding 0.25% by weight. Here we will use sodium bicarbonate. And just read what is burra sugar, cube sugar, icing sugar, misery. Here honey, there are two types of honey. One is blossom honey and next one is honeydew honey. Here the specific gravity for honey is 1.35%. Sorry, 1.35. Since specific gravity is unit. And in honey we will measure hydroxymethyl furfural and its maximum value is the origin also the honey is classified as total pollen content not less than 45%. It is multifloral honey if it contains the pollen content not exceeded 45%.
नहीं इधर
See what are the values for dextrose, golden syrup, dried glucose syrup. Here, please, this sugar's natural nutritive sweetness, we will measure its purity using the IS standard IS 5345. So note this, which IS standard we will use. It's for aspartame. Just go through what are all the parameters given. For acesulfame, sucralose. And here the spices and all not that much important, so I just skip them. Here mustard is important. Like since we are doing argomant test, we will see what is mustard. And see what are the types of peppers and its parameters. What is light blackberry means the blackberries whose density is lower than 0.30 grams per ml or 300 grams per liter. In turmeric, it has to be free from lead chromate, added starch, and any other extraneous coloring matter. I will share, I think I actually updated this. I will let you know after the class. Here for garlic also they will measure the peroxide test and it is negative. And see what is asafoetida, and it is also known as hinge or hingera. So here in hinge or hingera, the following ingredients are not allowed. This is adulterant point of view. So just go through what are not allowed. Here in common salt, the insoluble matter shall not exceed 1% by weight. And in iodized salt, we already seen this in fortification regulation. Just go through what is tea, and in tea, pectinase enzyme can be added up to 0.2 percentage as a processing aid. And coffee, we all know the coffee, that coffee chicory value is standardized, and it is 51 percentage only, not less than 51 percentage by mass. Just go through what are the types of coffee, caffeine, and the other values. And here in the caffeinated beverages, we have to give a declaration: consume not more than 500 ml per day. And also we have to give a caution that it is not recommended for children, pregnant or lactating women, and the person sensitive to caffeine. In mineral water, the TDS value is not more than 750 mg per liter. And in the mineral water, the cyanide has to be absent, and the yeast and mold, Shigella, all coliform bacteria has to be absent. And here, as per the IS 9833, the blue tint is allowed only in a 5 liter containers made up of polycarbonate and then polyethylene terephthalate, which is used for the packing of mineral water. And the overall migration limit allowed should not exceed 60 mg per liter as per the IS standard 9845. And just go through for packaged drinking water, what are the parameters. Here in the packaged drinking water, the TSS value has to be 75 to 500 mg per liter. Here the pH value of this packaged drinking water has to be 6 to 8.5 pH range. In actually we will use silver leaf for that sweets packaging purpose. So just go through what are all the parameters for the silver leaf, and just go through what is dietary fiber and the linkages. And if we are making claims on dietary fiber, then it shall not contain less than 3 grams per 100 gram or 1.5 kgs per 100 kilocal. So if we are making declarations for low sodium, then the range is 120 mg per Hg. Very low sodium means not more than 40 mg per 100 gram. Proprietary food means the food which has not been standardized under any of the novel food or special food for special dietary use or food for special medical purpose, functional food, nutraceutical and health supplements. And this proprietary food has to be have its values from this Indian food composition table, and then it also has to have the approval from Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972 in case if you are using any animal related product. And here just go through what are all the dosage limits for radiation. This is available in the FSSAI food additive regulation. Just go through for food products. They have 8 classes, and they have the different values for that each purposes. So just go through for inhibition how, and for sterilization how. Just at least know for that value for every class. And for other allied products also, they have the maximum value. So just go through. Gluten-free product, we know it, the gluten level has to be below 20 mg per kg. And we hemp is seed. It comes under narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. Here they will mention some values. Just go through what is cannabidiol and what is the maximum limit, because it is recently amended, so they may ask. Next I will explain like how to prepare this technical point of the food processing aids. So I will just end this meeting now, and you can join using the same link, and it will be in so it will end soon. So please join.